Coach, on the eastern edge of the D.C. metro area in Landover, Maryland. That's where we are situated at FedEx Field. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Chicago Bears. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Watch the slant.
A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th-rounder from Stanford. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by... Robert Quinn.
Boom! That's how we do it.
A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing.
Check nickel.
Now Haskins to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bears take over. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run with a 3rd-year man. This is Tariq Cohen, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now Trubisky to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Switch. Check your hot read.
And give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They run with David Montgomery, the 3rd-round pick from Iowa State. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's a party now. Slam. Tight dog. Check it up.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Ryan Kerrigan, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now it's Trubisky being chased out left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Montez Sweat Providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Taking it about the 16. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Open man is Trey Burton. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Bears take over. Come on, fellas.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
From the the 29. Foles. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kevin Pierre-Louis. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Foles. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Now Haskins. And that's caught by Smith. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
53 at the mark. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Flushed out right. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Wins championships, baby.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Flush to his right. Complete. Smith has it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd and goal, Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Check 13. Check 13.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A third down gain of 19. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Foles. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you throw a lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Foles now just 3 of 6 throwing, but that last completion gets a first down. And he finds Montgomery complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Now, we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're...
And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner, Kyle Fuller. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski, maybe not. If I'm going to run the football on first down, you got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
53's the mic. 53's the mic. Crunch time.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle.
Sick defense.
That one good for 24 yards.
Oh my God.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
53. Hey, I'm coming.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Got it. 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Now watch one.
They'll try and get it with Geis.
Nice. Fucking nice, bro.
Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his first touchdown of the new season.
Won't have this fucking problem if the Colts do just accepted the trade like fucking yesterday when I sent it.
This 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give him a nice 2-score advantage.
I was supposed to get fucking Jacoby Brissett.
Very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to
I literally, that game earlier when I was playing as the Colts, I had Jacoby Brissett. I threw it for fucking 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. Like,
call it the 26-yard line.
Everybody, he actually throws it on point, unlike fucking Trubisky and fuck-ass Nick Foles.
They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on. That pick, knew it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense.
Because, Allen Robinson isn't faster than a fucking middle linebacker in the first place, so.
They go play action with Haskins.
Why is he wide open? Fuck you.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. These guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Let him know.
On second down, Love. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Play action, Haskins. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call
Number 30, bro. Why is he so quick?
36 now. First and 10.
Who the fuck? Nah, that's safety on their team.
Now it's shotgun
white nigga.
off to Cohen.
Yeah.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
I literally juked past him, and he caught up to Tariq Cohen.
Like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big
because, you know, that makes sense.
Right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept
Apke, some dude named Apke.
And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him the third down conversion.
It's always using his hand.
At this stage of the game, the
probably a rookie or something.
a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
I'll have to check who the fuck he is.
True. You gotta be a rookie or something.
Troy Apke, he's just 69 overall. He has 94 speed. Holy fuck, no wonder he's using him.
He's a 1-year player, he's trying to build him.
95 acceleration, 95 agility. That's ridiculous. No name fucking bum.
Your trip ends here, baby. Your trip ends here.
At the 50-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Under.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Forced out to his left. He can run. Now a hit and loses the football.
How is he funk?
The Redskins have it, they do.
Imagine being a quarterback and diving for the first down and you fumble when the dude doesn't touch you. Imagine. Call me Jimmy Dean Sausage and fucking Lamar Jackson.
The Washington offense at the
But you know, I hit stick a quarterback or low ass overall dude and he doesn't fumble the ball, but when the dude doesn't touch me, oh god forbid he will.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A gain
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Get him, Khalil Mack. He broke that tackle from Khalil Mack. That's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Khalil Mack. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. The Redskins on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
Watching from the screen.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. He's going to air one out.
And then he holds on to that. Like, I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand at all.
What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Fucking ridiculous. Fucking bullshit, bro. Like, dead ass. Inconsistent ass game.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins.
Wide open. Look at that shit.
His throw intercepted by the all-pro corner Kyle Fuller. And he'll return it to the 24-yard
Stop sending shit to that fucking Discord,
line.
bro. Y'all are annoying.
Now, 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Now Foles. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
That's a whole offensive lineman, and he just broke that tackle, too. Oh, my God, bro. I really hate this game, bro. I always lose to fucking bum-ass people.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he fucking catches that, I won't be surprised.
How about the read, though, by the defensive guys?
Dude sucks.
And actually ran with the line.
I just don't have a fucking quarterback that can throw the ball, and, you know, he uses a dude that has a 95 fucking speed as a 69
A
overall.
lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And this is Latimer, complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I can't ever fucking return the ball with Cordero Patterson.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Matt Ioannidis coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4.
Fucking pass block, bro. Fucking ridiculous.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive.
At this point, I'm just about to just throw it up to Allen Robinson. Hail Mary.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
No, I didn't even get the fucking pass off because people don't know how to block.
Montez Sweat. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right
6
at
fucking
the
sacks.
10-yard
It's
line.
ridiculous.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set them up with golden field position. On 1st down, here's Love. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
I'm not.
Second
Talking to
down,
freak.
Haskins.
Yeah, he's like
Touchdown, Washington.
Sick! Another
What were you about to
touchdown.
watch?
His second touchdown on the
I'm like,
season.
yeah, no.
And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
You have to what? Unplug me? He got out of here, sick man. Stop! Yo,
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point.
you're mad annoying.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Redskins 27, Bears 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Shut the fuck up, man. I'm tired of you.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help the team.
See if they can recoup.
Because freaking streaming and not watching him and talking to me.
26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Huh?
Gonna let one
I'm
fly
annoying.
Robinson. And for the
I'm weird.
fourth time tonight, it's an
I'm weird.
interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Well, this defensive pressure's been
That's not a
constant
pick,
all
right?
game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Yo, I'm about to go smoke, and I'm about to go watch a movie, my nigga. You gonna be on tomorrow?
Eddie Jackson, and they will set up shop at
Alright,
their own
so we make it
46-yard
tomorrow,
line.
brother.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10
to break my controller.
at their own 46.
Taking my way down. Don't do that.
Back to the air here
Dude
after
clearly
the
doesn't
INT
listen
on
because
the
I told him,
last
hey,
drive.
you get the ball back, just run the fucking ball, please, and chew clock, because I'm not fucking playing this shit
They've
no
been
more.
around the ball all game.
That's why I'm throwing Hail Marys
Just
only, because
nothing
I'm
there
done.
again.
I'm fucking
He's been
done.
sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of
Alright, bro.
course. He's really been
Easy.
through the ringer.
Breaking control.
And what we've seen is the defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rashawn Golden. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
This is Love.
Come on, QB, come on.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Last stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I said okay.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Redskins, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Chicago,
Hat in the fucking
they'll
league.
fall to 1-2,
I already told you this.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home
You
next
ask
week.
me all the time. I tell you all the time the same
So
answer.
for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again.
I'm
It's
not
the
yelling at
NFL on
I'm
EA
just pissed
Sports.
off at this fucking dog shit ass game. I'm not. Can you just talk and not fucking text?